Gfan 84, and I've been meaning to do a review on one of the most popular elders of all time, Teostra. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Teostra. What a fantastic elder to have. This actually was one of our first Capcom creator models that we purchased. It was actually a present for my son for his birthday. And I've been meaning to do a review on this, and it's just always slipped my mind. So I finally decided, let's get it done. Let's get it over with. It's one of the coolest elders, one of the hardest elders, one of the best elders, Teostra. And what a perfect time. You got Lunastra right around the corner. I can't wait to size them up. So let's just get right into it. Do a closer look. All right, let's get a closer look. But before we do that, let's get a size on this bad boy. From wing to wing, which is the longest part, is 8.5 inches. From the bottom of the base to the top of the wing is 11.5 inches. And if you go from the bottom of the base to the top of his crown, it is about 10.25 inch. Now let's go more in depth on it. This thing is magnificent. It's one of their first creations. So you can see a lot of things. Let's just point it out right from the start. The teeth. The teeth were not painted correctly. Maybe someday in the future, I'd like to get that fixed. As you can see, they both should be the same color as the bottoms. And I've seen other people's to where theirs were done the same exact way. The eyes. Those baby blue eyes that Teostra has, fan-freaking-tastic. The purples in his crown. The reds to yellows. The beard. I mean, to be fair, you know, I pointed out the fangs, but the paint scheme is incredible. Just those purples alone. And as you can see, they got a clear resin stick to hold it up. Yeah, let's get you a good view right there. Just sort of wish they would have went with a different pose so you wouldn't have that sort of eyesore. The chest piece. Look at that chest. You got the fire, the flames coming off of it. The paws. The flames coming off of the paws. Paws itself are fantastic. You got the purples inside the wings there. As you can see that. Beautiful. The black outline. I mean, aside from the teeth, the coloration, you could tell from the colorations how dull they sort of look, that this was one of the early runs. If they ever do a new pose, I would say, I would hope they would update the colors like they do now with like the Nergs, the Nergigantes, the Latrions, the Devios, even the Kezus, you know. But these bright reds, you know, it just takes you back to like 4 Ultimate or Tri, or I guess he wasn't in Tri, 3U, you know. See, like right there, you got the red there. That sort of is a lot more brighter. It's the best word to use. You got the flames coming down. I will do a comparison with Elatrion where he also has flames, and you can see the difference. Let's do the back of the wings. I didn't really show you the back yet. There's the back of the tail. Look at the back of the wings where you got like the tiger stripes of the black and red and the browns. The browns are very colorful in there. You got all sorts of colors, tans, reds, purples, orange, yellows. Fantastic. There's the crown, back of the crown. beautiful. Now let's take a look at the base. As you can see, just a lava mountain, probably the volcano region. Teostra is such an iconic elder. So awesome, a fire lion. Awesome. Beautiful rocks. Like, the whole pose itself, I really do love it. Now, it's just that clear stick is just the only eyesore. You get rid of that, and obviously the teeth. He is immaculate. You know, it takes you back to the old school Monster Hunter. All right, let's go to size comparisons. All right, and here we go. First size comparison. We got two of the original pieces. Rajang, the legendary Super Saiyan, and Teostra, one of the fan favorite elders. A sort of elder to a real elder. As you can see, the comparison is pretty good. You know, I would have took Rajang a little smaller, so you can see Teostra is leaning up on a big rock. So if you raise him up to about right there, his back is about, maybe he's even more bulkier than Teostra. That's not really a good size to it. We all know Rajang's big and bad, but he is smaller than Teostra. Teostra should have the girth on him. But all in all, they do mesh up very well. Two original colors. They both got the dull colors is what they are, compared to the newer ones that have the brighter colors, I should say. Now let's get to size comparison number 2. Comparison number 2. We got two elders from the same recess. Do you get that little pun there? One of my personal favorites. I think this is the best creator model they ever put out. The Nergigante. The arch-tempered version. They came out with two. The original, where it has the white and black spikes, and arch-tempered, where it's just got the gloss black. The colors on Nergigante, like I said, the newer stuff has better coloring. This is the biggest and prime example of better quality of colors. This thing is just outright immaculate. It is beautiful. As you can see with Teostra, obviously he's on a piece of Elder's Recess stone that's really lifting him up very high up in the air. But right there, if you lower them down, they are pretty much, you know, size and size, the same size. I think that is a good comparison if you get them. You know, Lunastra comes out, you got a Kushala, you could, or even the Volcana too, have them all together. You got a perfect Elder's Recess. Now let's go to the third size comparison. Third size comparison, we got Elatron, aka Alatreon, and Teostra. As you can see, you got the new Fire Flames, as you can see there, with the old Fire Flames. Me personally, I like the newer ones. They look more legit. But as you can see, they were trying to go with the Teostra's beard colors. So that's why they sort of went with that. It's really up to you which one you like better. I mean, you can really see, like I've been preaching, the newer and older color paint. It's night and day. They both look good, but there is obviously a big difference between the flames. Here is the last size comparison. I really wanted to show this one off. My favorite monster. Maybe 1A or 1B. You could put Nergigante and either flip-flop them either way, and I would be happy with. Fatalis, the god of all wyverns, dragons, the leader of the black dragons, the great Fatalis. And there you got Teostra. Now, if you ever fought Fatalis, World, 4, Generations, Ultimate, etc., etc., I don't know if this is a perfect size comparison. I don't know if you ever could get a big size comparison without blowing the piggy bank. But here you go. I'll leave it up to you guys. Fatalis, the black god, and Teostra. I think they look beautiful together. All right, here we are with the final thoughts. I'm going to get just straight down to business. Is Teostra worth picking up? Hell yeah, it is really worth picking up. Even with the tooth, the front teeth, or top teeth, the way they are, it is still worth it. He's, like I've said before, he's one of the most popular elder dragons of all time. And there's a good reason for that. He's just plain awesome. He's an awesome being, awesome elder. Love lions, love dragons combination, and I like fire elements. So it's awesome combination. I hope they do a newer, updated remake of it. Yes, I do. And I for sure would probably upgrade, or maybe just get both, keep both. This shows you where they come and where they're at now. Heads and bounds, outstanding of what they're doing. So there we go. Teostra. Hopefully Lunostra's coming here soon. We can get a good little comparison on the two. So there you go. Gfan 84. Go pick this up if you haven't got it. If you've been missing out. Get on the internet, find it, pick it up. You won't be disappointed. He is a beast of an elder, and he'd be perfect for anybody's collection. Till next time, Gfan 84. You guys have a beautiful rest of the day.